Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I know it's been like 2 weeks, I think, since I posted my last video. So what I'm going to do is, just so you guys have a heads up of what's coming next, is I'm going to do this video, and then the next video will actually be the video of my conversation with one of the people that I spoke with. So I'll be sending that video or that audio over to them shortly, so that way I can get that approved to see if we can go ahead and get that up for you guys. So, and for that video, that's probably what it'll just be. It'll just be the interview, so there won't be anything else. But for this video, for entertainment purposes, I am going to just be reading screenshots to you guys, so that way you guys we can just go through some of the screenshots that I've been receiving. So I'll touch on that one last. So the first one I'm going to touch on is actually a comment that I got on one of my videos. Actually, the first video, not too long ago, with the time with the time that I'm recording this video, this person had commented on my first video maybe like an hour or so ago. So, of course, as I read these comments, I will post screenshots so you guys can see them. Of course, I will edit the person's name out. I didn't delete the comment. I actually responded back to the person. But I don't attack anybody. This is just what they, this is them voicing their opinion, which I'm cool for. Do you? So, the person wrote, honestly, this sounds really needy. I was not in their group, but followed their twin flame videos talking about Jeff and Shaleia since I met my own twin flame. Since I love to be independent, I guess is what they mean to say, and go my own way, I love their videos really much because I can see much truth in the information that they gave to us, and it also helped me really much on my own journey. I am in physical union since 3.5 years, and right now I am pregnant with my twin flame. I understand that you are upset, but most of the spiritual groups are fake, and it's better to follow teachers who teach you independence, like Dr. Joe Dispenza, for example. My honest opinion about this is please look inside and claim your own power. This sounds really self-pity and childish that what you are talking about. You waste your own power and energy with this video. I wish you healing and that you find your own unique path. So here's where I don't even want to say I have any issues, but there are some things I wanted to point out in this particular comment. One, I'm not even sure if this person read the full video or watched the full video, because the reason I originally made the video was because I was supposed to have access to something I paid for, and I didn't have access to it. In fact, these people were trying to get more money out of me for me to get access to what I already should have. They also go to talk about they were never in the group, but you followed their twin flame videos. That's the reason why I'm making these videos, is to let people know the details and the ins and outs of this group and how Jeff and Shaleia really were when the cameras were off. Of course, for a lot of people, I don't want to say for a lot of people, with Jeff and Shaleia, they had this persona that they need to be able to present to people in order to attract more people to them. So no, they're not going to be assholes on YouTube videos. No, they're not going to call people out of their names on YouTube videos, because that would turn a lot of people away, because they would see that this is who they really are. I've also mentioned in my other videos that Jeff and Shaleia's teachings aren't their teachings. There have been a lot of people who have come out and spoke about how their teachings are actually taken from other people. So it's not their teaching. So yeah, it would sound like it would be truth if it's not their information. It's regurgitated information, unfortunately. So then they go to talk about most of the spiritual groups are fake. So you're telling me I'm sounding needy, but you're also saying that some spiritual groups are fake. So why would you be upset if someone is exposing a spiritual group that is possibly fake and very cult-like and is harming people not only financially, but emotionally, spiritually, and is just and it's very cult-like. I don't understand. I'm not sure if this person really went back and really thought this through, but whatever. In my honest opinion, please look inside, blah, blah, blah. I've already claimed my power. The thing is, this person is pretty much calling me petty and childish for speaking up against something that I feel is not right. So when I responded to this person, the first thing I said out was not so that they see that they feel this way about this video. I didn't care. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But if I'm making a video talking about how I feel what was done is unjust, or how these people really are, do you feel that same way as far as someone feeling petty and childish when someone is speaking about injustices? If someone's, being jumped because of the color of their skin and they speak out against it, or if someone's facing police brutality for something they didn't do, or excessive brutality for something as simple as someone walking across the street and they speak out against it, are they being petty and childish? If someone speaks out about that, is that petty and childish for someone to speak out about things that they feel that are not right? Like, I don't understand where this person's coming from, but whatever. So let's go on to the next screenshot. So I'm gonna let me see if I'm gonna pull it up. So I'm going to read a conversation I had. This conversation happened a while ago, but this was when the second video had came out that I made, and one of the people who was known for talking trash with me and another other person, reached out to me, and I'll give you the dates and everything. But they reached out to me, I'm assuming, I do think they were upset, but I also think they were scared, because I think they were scared that if I were to put their name back out there, or if I were to put their name out there, that they would lose everything, because this person left the group or either took a break or left and then went back. And their website showed that they were associated with TFU. And so let me read these glorious messages to you guys. So this person was, reached out to me. Drea, are you being fucking messy? And I'm sorry for the cursing. This is what they're telling me. And I will post screen shot so you guys can see this. Are you being fucking messy? I'm not interested in your war against TFAS. I'm worrying about my own life and making money, and you're gonna make videos? Really? So this person is literally turning the fact that I'm making videos against TFAS, against Jeff and Shaleia, and feeling like it's going to impact them. That has nothing to do with me. If you feel like you wanted to, and this is my opinion on this one, I feel like this person, because they were doing coaching, they were getting their client base from TFU. So if they lost TFU, they lost their client base, because they weren't willing to actually go out and find their own clientele outside of TFAS. That's not my problem. Continuing. And please stop talking to one of my buddies who I messaged when it came to the whole lawsuit, possibly with the breach of contract. So you know who you are. But they said, please stop talking to so-and-so. She's manipulative and wants people to just be mad with her 24/7. She doesn't care about you at all. She doesn't care about you at all, just only her agenda. I didn't make this video because of someone else told me to. I didn't make this video because someone else's agenda. I made the first video. I expressed what I had to express. I felt like I needed to express more, so I did it myself. This had nothing to do with anybody. And the fact that you feel like you can tell me what to do, you got me all messed up. And my thing is, like, only you apparently care about your own agenda as well, because you're trying to tell me what to do and what to stop and not to make any more videos. So she's like, if you have time, please call me. So I respond back, don't contact me again. She calls me twice, through Facebook Messenger. I ignore her the first time. She literally calls me back like less than a few seconds later. I ignore her again. And then she responds back, you made a video, exclamation mark. She hot, boy, she hot. She was like, you're gonna own your shit, question mark. And I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, own what? Like, she was like, we adults over here. I don't avoid shit. I get straight to the point. Who said I was avoiding anything? Like, I'm putting everything out there in a video. I don't know why you mad, bro. So then she was like, you think what you did was right? Yeah. I didn't say that, but yeah, I do feel like I was right. So then she was like, I didn't make a video about you. She's like, you got your own business and privacy, and that's your story to tell. So for those who are wondering what my business is, or what the name of my business, or whatever, so my name is Andrea Scott. I'm an artist. If you want to talk, because she's even talked about my website. My website is dragonimagination.com. Bruh, there, I put my business out there. If you feel like there's anything that you might be able to hold against me, bruh, there it is. There's my info. Don't care, but whatever. So she was like, you don't see me on my Twitch channel saying this artist, I'm not going to say their names, but Dragon Imagination and her TF turned out not to be twin flames. You don't have to say that. I said it myself. Like, bruh, clearly you're not either listening to my videos, you're not watching my videos, which I don't even care if you do or if you don't. But I already put that out there, so I don't care. Like, I even mentioned, like, my twin flame, or the person who they told me was my twin flame, is not my twin flame. Like, you're stupid. That's messy and no one's business. So let me mention this right here. Not once in these videos have I ever mentioned this person's name, nor have I mentioned their so-called twin flame's name. Not once. I didn't even mention this person was a person on Twitch until they mentioned it into this conversation. Now I'm reading it. So you can try to come after me if you want, bruh, but you don't get your feelings hurt. So then she was like, so if you got any issues with me, you can message them right here, and I will do the same for you. Thank you. Have a nice day. I never said I had an issue with her. Not once in these videos have I said I have an issue with her. But clearly she feels like I do, and clearly she's freaking out because at any time, if I ever wanted to put someone on the spotlight for trying to mess with me, I could literally show y'all's faces and show y'all's name. But I choose not to, out of respect. I mean, of course I would respect the people that, have been reaching out to me and giving me positive feedback and have been letting me know their stories and don't want me to put everything out there. But for these people who trying to come after me, I could easily put y'all on blast. Do not try me. Like, I'm being nice. I'm blocking y'all's names out. I'm blocking y'all's faces out. Leave me the hell alone. So then, this person goes on to say, then I go on to say, don't contact me again. Mind you, I'm not responding to any of the crap that she's saying. The only thing I'm saying after she's done, mad texting, message after message after message is don't contact me again. So then she's like, Andrea, you better English and stop talking to me like Mo talks to you. At this time, I wasn't even talking to Mo. Like, I hadn't talked to Mo in almost a month and some change. But it's just like, I did English. I said, don't contact me again. And you still choosing to reach out to me. Like, get out of my face. So then she was like, also, it's illegal in the state for voice recordings or whatever it is you're trying to do. Actually, depending on certain states, boo-boo, you might want to check your laws. When you voice record, you only need consent of one person, and that consent could be myself. So you might want to check your laws, boo-boo. Also, I'm not interested in what you're doing. Keep me out of it. I never brought your name into it, and just now, I never brought you into this once. I said, yeah, a few people I know who were trash talking were still in the group, but I never mentioned who. But if you want me to put you out there, I definitely can. So I go on to say, don't contact me again. She goes on to say, oh, you got a lawyer, question mark? once again, I responded back. I knew I was pissing her off too. I didn't care. I said, don't contact me again. So I knew she was hot, boy. She was hot. And of course scared, because here is, I have all this information with your face and your name on it. And when you went back to TFU, I know you don't want the repercussions of what Jeff and Shaleia had been doing to other people. So yeah, you scared. You scared. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but do you, boo boo? Okay. This was from Jeff. This was November 30th, 2018. I'll be posting a screenshot on it. Just reviewing U.S. income data and discovered Shaleia and I have made it to the top 1% income earners. I was just turning 18 when I decided I would be here, and now here I am at 30. Only 3 years ago, I was almost bankrupt and nearly homeless. Lost all of my friends, family, business associates, and had no job or business. We are not yet millionaires. I wish they would have actually given proof, so we can, fact check that. But whatever. So much went into this goal of nurturing and growing our wealth. I don't feel a whole lot different, although my life is different. I don't worry about how much soap I'm using in my shower, nor do I mind spending $200 pretty much on an Alexa just so I can listen to music in my bathroom. So then he goes about talking more bragging about how he doesn't care about food costs. I invest my money into my home, which is not your home. It's the home you rent. So you mean the furniture that you buy for the home that you rent. Of course, he's talking once again, continuing on bragging, for example, he's talking about I can play any video game I desire, but I won't buy them all at once. I couldn't play through them all. I bought Battlefield 5 for $60 and played for an hour. Realized it hasn't gotten any better in 18 years and probably won't play again. Okay. A lot of people do that. They buy a game, they play, they don't like it, and they keep it moving. He says, I'm still tripped up that the temperature of my house has nothing to do with the bank account anymore. So pretty much, I'm assuming that he had to be mindful of his electric bill, and depending on, how high or how low the thermostat was. He was like, it was a lot to get to become the top 1%. And it's not worth bargaining your life away for it, but yet you don't pay people who work for you, or you hardly pay them crap. Your happiness is not worth trading. Your life is not something you should ever let go of in order to get wealth. So let's talk about that. He says your happiness is not worth trading. So when people leave your group because of the belittling, the verbal abuse, the cult-like mentality that you guys have because they're not willing to give up their happiness because it's not worth trading for the lessons that you guys teach, you call them out of their name. So, just that. So then we go into, who messaged me? Then we go into another one. It's okay, so this is by Jeff as well. This is in July 14th, 2019, so this is more relevant. Or more recent, last year. So so then he goes into say, for those of you here who are not members of TFAS or Life Purpose class, what is preventing you from joining? You have seen countless miracles, massive success, harmonious unions, twin flame romance, miraculous healing, and so much more. What more will it take for you before you become a member? Well, some people don't have the financial ability to, and some people don't join groups just to be suckered into or being pressured into buying courses. Maybe they might be there for the support of the group, thinking that this group is actually a support group versus a group that's just going to continue to pressure new members into buying your merchandise and buying your products. One guy said in particular, hi Jeff, The charge of TFU and healing sessions by your coaches are too high for my nation's currency. I have found other Twin Flame courses which cost almost 1/10 of the entire cost of TFU or TFAS. There were some replies to it, but I didn't write that down. One of the people, there's actually a few people who responded to this person, but one of the coaches responds back and saying, if you can make weekly installments, what's stopping the monthly? Can't you just save? You have no idea of what someone's financial situation is or what they're willing or not willing to spend on information. Honestly, if someone really wanted to, they could just read through, they can just watch a whole bunch of videos that are out there already on Twin Flames. There's tons of books already out there, so why do they need to spend $2,000 for TFAS and then, another $2,000 or whatever it is, more than $2,000 for the like purpose? Makes no sense. And there's tons of books out there that they can read for, hell, like 1/10 of the price. Like, I can go and get a few success books, average the pricing, and I'm maybe spending $300? Get out of here with that. So then the same person who's talking about can you just save also goes on to say, how can you make a few extra bucks? Seems like a really easy challenge, in quotations, to overcome to give you everything you desire. Dig a little deeper. And then a heart emoji. If you've got someone, we're just going to say, hypothetically, if you have someone who's saying is working 2-3 jobs to pay back a student loan, to pay for a car, it doesn't even have to be a nice car, it could be like a beater, right? To get to point A to point B, keep their lights on, keep food on their table, keep themselves fed, and they could be surviving off like ramen and hot dogs. You don't know what their situation, so how dare you say like, oh, this is just a challenge, how can you overcome this challenge? And you're putting in quotations like it's something easy to do, and then tell them to try to dig deeper. The ignorance that is coming out of these people. But continuing, let's see what we got next. Oh, so this was a good one. So this was when I guess they must have figured, people were still getting the information from their group, because this was actually sent to me on I got this on March 8th, but someone informed me, this was a post that someone had posted. Attention everyone, as of Wednesday, March 11th, 2020, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be shutting down our website forum, www.twinflamesuniverse.com/forum. I guess this was a private forum for those who actually had the classes. To save posts you have created or posts you love, we recommend either screenshotting or copying/pasting them into your personal storage, as they will no longer be available for viewing after March 11th, 2020, Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. Oh, they got mad because I guess, their info was still getting out there. So here's another thing I want to bring up. Hey, y'all know these videos they gonna be long and they gonna stay long. I'm sorry. But so going back to the Ascension Coach program. So Jeff and Shaleia have decided to make some wonderful changes in benefit of forgot who it was. Oh, themselves. And I'm gonna read this crap, because that's what it is. It's straight up garbage. So in order to remain a member of the Ascension or of the Association, of Ascension Coaches, and maintain the status of active certified Ascension Coach, there are 7 requirements that must be upheld. Now, if you don't think this is a freaking scam, I don't know what is. Because at this point in time, this is a way for Jeff and Shaleia, my personal opinion, As always in these videos, unless of course, I got that proof. This is how I feel that it's a way for Jeff and Shaleia to have a consistent income, instead of having to, rely on new signups from people when it comes to TFAS and life purpose class. They of course, I'm pretty sure sales were dwindling. People were realizing how much of an asshole Jeff and Shaleia are, and they're like, you know what? Deuces, canceling my membership, canceling my subscription. Don't care if I lost the money. I'll take the L and keep it moving. So let's go into this. So here, there are 7 requirements. So, beginning March 1st, so this has already taken effect, each coach must pay a $99 monthly membership fee to remain in good standing with Jeff and Shaleia and the AAC. $100 a month. Just so you know. Once again, this is a way for Jeff and Shaleia to get they know it's going to be a consistent monthly thing every month. $100. If you had 5 people who are paying $100 every month to stay in good standing, that's $500 that Jeff and Shaleia are not paying taxes on right now. So that's $500. That's probably, the insurance on one of their cars, or that's probably like, a subscription for something that they have. Like, they're making money off of these people after they already paid the $5,000 to become a coach. Are you freaking kidding me? But let's continue, because this is only the first thing. This fee is waived for the first year of being an Ascension coach for all those who join at the $4,999 or 5 monthly payments of $1,111 price point. So just so you know, a lot of the coaches that they have, they've been coaches over a year, so they're already paying this price. So that last post, or that last screenshot I had last time of all the Ascension coaches, imagine, I think it was like 15 people. Imagine all those people paying $100. That's how much money they're getting addition to their income every month just from this one thing alone. And you telling me I'm in the wrong for speaking out? Okay, when your pockets run dry. The membership fees grant you access to all coaching related resources and Jeff and Shaleia's personal endorsement. So you're paying for an endorsement. Usually people pay for like basketball players and stuff, or like for people who work in sports. When they get an endorsement deal, the person pays them. Just saying, like, I don't like, a UFC fighter is not gonna go to Mountain Dew and say, hey, I'll pay you this much money for you to endorse me. No, Mountain Dew would go to that person and say, hey, we'll endorse you. Well, if you rock our gear, here's our contract. Here's how much we'd be willing to pay you for you to endorse us. Okay, whatever. Without their endorsement, you are no longer in good standing and cannot be an Ascension coach. Falling out means you missed a payment and must pay. If y'all don't, damn, bruh. Let me take a swig before I mention this price. Falling out means you missed a payment and must pay $350 and go through a reinstallment process overseen by our human resources department. So once again, another way for them to get more money out of you. If y'all see, here's my thing. I'm tired of these people coming after me like I'm in the wrong, and y'all don't see anything wrong with this. Like, okay, when your pockets run dry, you let me know how that goes. You have the option to pay $1,000 for the whole year, Or, well, if we want to be technical, $999 for the whole year, or to set up the 99 monthly subscription plan. If y'all don't believe me, y'all can go on their website and look at this crap. If they haven't changed it by the time this video comes out, or if they don't change it after this video comes out, I'm gonna post screenshots anyway, so it be what it be. Rule number 2. As an active CAC, you must be attending the weekly sales meetings and actively participating in the discussion in our AAC forum. This is a job that you're paying for. If this don't sound like a multi-level marketing business, Jesus. Oh my gosh. So now not only are you paying a monthly $99 subscription or $1,000 a year pretty much, and don't miss a payment because then you got to pay a $350 reinstallment process, you are being forced to attend the weekly sales meetings. And they said meetings, plural with an S, so that means you got to attend all of them most likely, and actively participate in the discussion group. That means you have to take time out of your day to participate in this discussion group. Mind you, bruh, this is supposed to be like your own business at the end, right? Tell me this don't sound like a level market. If you guys don't know what an MLM is, and I don't mean men loving men, I mean multi-level marketing, I suggest that you guys watch a bunch of videos. There's a community out there called anti-MLMs, and they talk about this exact same thing, like multi-level marketing businesses that you have to pay to play pretty much, and then on top of that, you either have monthly quotas that you have to meet, and like you have these rallies and stuff that they tell you to attend, or that you can attend, and if you don't, your business is going to fail type situation. This sounds very similar to that stuff, and I suggest if you guys haven't watched any of those videos, I suggest that you do, because it sounds just like this. So then you think, okay, so you must stay current with what's going on in the association, keep up with posts, emails, announcements, etc. Number three. Jesus, I can't even get my fingers together. You must be making sales. Y'all tell me I'm in the wrong for the shit that I say. I just want to put this out there. So not my supporters, I appreciate y'all, I love y'all to death. But for these people coming after me like I'm in the wrong, y'all act like okay. Y'all calling me wrong for the shit that I say. Y'all saying I'm wrong. You say, Dre, you petty. Dre, you sound extra salty. You sound extra childish because I'm bringing light to what the heck is going on, and I don't want people spending not just $5,000 but a continuous amount of money. But I'm in the wrong. Okay, whatever. Number 3, you must make sales, or at least healing into the place and actively focusing on expanding the work by selling it to others. Tell me this don't sound like an MLM like a motherfucker. They want you to focus on selling their product. Not your own business as a spiritual coach, not your own business as a life purpose coach. They want you to sell their stuff. 4, you must have an active coaching business or be working diligently on building it up. I ain't gonna say nothing else on that one. 5, you must be actively participating in monitoring the forum, interacting with members, and contributing to the community with your loving presence. 6, you must support the sales team by volunteering. Free labor. Free freaking labor. You must support the sales team by volunteering for the Church of Union in some capacity. Moderating our community forums is included in this. You are making someone volunteer. When someone is being forced to volunteer, it's not volunteering anymore. You're making me work for you without pay in order to stay in good standings with you for this church of union, because God knows I want to say something else. Free labor. Free labor. You must invest in all. I didn't get to. Okay, so this is like my real reaction, because I took screenshots of this stuff, but I never went through and actually read it. So this is like my real reaction to reading this crap. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because I'm like, what is this? What is this? You must invest in all of Jeff and Shaleia's products to maintain your role as an active CAC. Tell me that's not some BS. Tell me that's not some BS. So you have to invest more money into Jeff and Shaleia's pocket in order to remain in good standing. It's not something that you can opt in for. You have to if you want to be in good standings as an ascension coach. This is pissing me off, not even because of Jeff and Shaleia, but for the people who are probably struggling and busting their butts trying to figure out how they're going to do all this. All right, let me continue. I'm frustrated. Not even for myself. Like, for the people who have to go through all this. Okay. So, to maintain your role as an active CAC and continue to invest in new products as they come out to stay sharp and up to date with the teaching. But y'all gonna sit here and tell me I'm in the wrong. You got people who aren't even making an income with this ascension coaching because these people charging too damn much, and they figure I can just go watch the YouTube videos and get the teachings. Because let's just be honest, with the videos that Jeff and Shaleia have on TFAS, and with the videos that they have in Life Purpose, and with the videos they have on this fake ass Church of Union, and with the videos they have on their TFAS or the TFU web YouTube channel, all of it is regurgitated information gone over again and again and again. The information that you're receiving in the Life Purpose class, go get a few books that deal with business, mindset, and success. It's the same information, and probably even better, because it'll actually be from people who have done it and who are more experienced as far as not trying to get free labor from people and know what the heck they're talking about, because this is ridiculous. And then, like I said, the information that they're spewing when it comes to TFU and the stuff that they have on YouTube, it's just regurgitation information, especially the Church of Union stuff. Like, they just came out with a video going over sexuality and like homosexuality and stuff like that. It's information that they had already previously talked about, not only in their YouTube videos, but also in TFAS as well. So once again, you can only go over the information so many times before it just becomes redundant. I'm sorry, y'all don't even understand how much that hurts to read that. Not for myself, but for these other people, that are going through this. Yeah, that just hurts. And it's not even my money. It's not even my money. So I'm going to read something that someone sent me, and I don't even think they're reading my video or watching my videos, and that's okay. But they had to have seen one of them, at least the first one, because this person sent me the email that confirms that I should have access to all of the classes when it comes to TFAS. This came from Jeff. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Students, the time has come that we are able to finally offer you your free login to TFAS. Your login will be your email minus the at whatever email service you have. And then they go on and say an example would be so-and-so's name login, if it would be such and such's email, blah, 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 blah. Your password, like all of yours, will be unique and emailed to you individually for security purposes. Due to technical challenges, we are spiritual teachers, not web developers. We are able to provide you only with this Wednesday at 7 p.m. class login info. For some of you, this is a great blessing, and others perhaps a challenge to look at within yourself. Mind you, when people were doing TFAS, if you were taking a live class, you already had access to the Wednesday class. That was something that you were getting automatically. This access and the bonus, getting the other two classes for the lower price, provided when purchasing subscriptions, are congruent upon you remaining a subscriber to the live classes. AKA, if you were subscribed to the classes or to the Wednesday or the other classes, you had to remain, of course, subscribed in order to continue to have access. We would also like to keep the access and bonus by graduating or remaining until the conclusion of the classes at around 100 plus recorded classes. So mind you, if you graduated, you would still have access to the Wednesday class or whatever classes that you had paid for. Here is a post that was sent out for volunteer opportunity. And I'm gonna cover the name up just so you can kind of see how this is. Like it says, I'm not even sure if it'll pick it up. Dang, it won't pick it up. I'll have to put it in. But it's like fire shots going off, right? Like these fireworks going off, and it says volunteer opportunity in bold. Do you enjoy writing and have a keen eye for details and grammar? Are you proofreading this post right now? If so, then we have the perfect position for you. We are currently looking for several volunteers for the position of co-writer/editor. Here's my thing. If y'all multimillionaires, y'all should be able to pay for someone to proofread y'all's crap. Copywriters will be responsible for writing social media captions, text for the website, special projects, and marketing campaigns. Free labor, boy. Editors will be responsible for editing memes, captions, website, copy, marketing, campaign, text, and social and special projects. This position requires a minimum commitment of 1 to 3 hours per week. However, the training period will increase this number of hours in the early stages. You will be expected to train and you will be expertly trained and richly supported by our Minister of Communications, such and such. I'm gonna have to remove their faces, but there is another Twin Flame channel out there. They're very well known. It's actually a lesbian couple, and there's a picture, a screenshot of them on their video, and then there's a picture of a pair of Twin Flames from TFU at the bottom, and Shaleia ends up posting saying so and so because she's responding to someone's post. Because this was a post that Jeff and Shaleia were like going through other Twin Flame channels and talking about how everyone was not Twin Flames, or how these people who were Twin Flame coaches, how I think one guy, he was disfigured, I think due to an accident, talking about somehow he brought that into his life, and just some BS stuff, man. Just some cringy crap. But Shaleia actually goes to say the one girl isn't even gay. She's just mad at men. She's just mad at men. So you're trying to tell someone that, oh, you're not really gay, you're just mad at men, so that's why you've been spending your relationship with this woman, and you guys think you're Twin Flames, compared to the so-called Twin Flames they have in their group. Don't worry, I'll be posting a picture of that as well. Let's continue, shall we? Oh. I'm gonna post. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that they haven't researched it already. But Jeff used to go on under by the name of Ender something, whatever the hell last name is. I'm gonna post screenshots of and I guess a blog he used to run, and some of the stuff that he's written or responded back on. So you guys can just see that. I'll post it on here. You guys can go through that and see. I'm not gonna read all of that, but yeah. There's also okay. So here's another post. So I guess there was a person that didn't approve of a post that Jeff and Shaleia had posted. Um, Let me see if I can. I forgot exactly what Jeff had specifically posted, but it was pretty much calling people like calling people out their names, the trolls anyway. And so someone goes on to say, "Excuse me, wow, guess this is the wrong group for me." I'm trying to see if I can find the actual post because he's like calling people chodes or something like that. He's like, he's calling people chodes, saying that if that's the case, this isn't the group for you, for the trolls or whatever. I forgot exactly how he worded it. I'll see if I can find the post for it because I do have it on my other computer. But someone mentioned like, oh, okay, well maybe guess this is the wrong group for a lot of folks. So then Jeff goes on to respond, if you're not cool enough to know what fucks mean, you should probably go to bingo nights instead. And so the person responded, I just have more dignity and self-respect. So then one of these assholes in the group, and I'm going to call it like it is, you're an asshole because Jeff at this point is verbally abusing someone, and you go on to respond with, so-and-so, wouldn't you desire the most to make, she's like, they go on to say, wouldn't you desire the most to make love with your twin flame? Question mark. And so someone else responds back saying, that's not gonna get you to the night you want with your man. Someone else responded back saying they don't like seeing this kind of negativity. Either way, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. So then Jeff goes on to say, I guess because they end up kicking a few people out of the group. I don't know if this was from the same post or not, but Jeff ends up going to respond back, and this is after they kick the person out. Goes to respond back and say, "Dumb bitch rolls up to talk shit while we all get in harmonious union." You mean these fake ass harmonious unions? Just saying. You want fries with that salt, you jealous cunt? See, y'all calling me wrong for the shit that I say, but you got this guy who's supposed to be a spiritual man who's calling people bitches and cunts. Yeah, y'all, come at me if you want, man. Come at me if you want, bruh. Then someone goes on to say, then someone goes to call Jeff out, and then he's like, you're fucking dumb. Oh, because I don't appreciate you calling someone a cunt and a bitch? Okay. I see how we do. So I'm gonna finish off with this last one. This is running into an hour long. So what I might end up doing is I might have to do like a part 1 and a part 2, and I might have to do this as a series maybe. Because I want to touch on this, and then I want to touch on one more thing that I found out like the other day. So we're gonna read this real quick. This is a post that Jeff had done a while ago, and it's this guy. I forgot. There was actually a Netflix documentary on this guy, and there's actually a YouTube documentary on this cult leader. I think he was from India or something. I forgot exactly, but he was arrested, and I think he ended up dying in prison. I think. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, something along those lines. But you can look it up. But I'll post a picture when I do the screenshots. I'll post it so you can see the guy's face. A lot of you guys will probably recognize who this is. And also, I am working on the research comparing TFU to cults. There's a lot of information, guys. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I'm not only cults, but also I'm going to relate it to like multi-level marketing and why people have such an issue with multi-level marketing, and then also why the business practices that Jeff and Shaleia are implementing is very MLM-like. and very cult-like, because I feel like they're trying to take all the money that you have just so you can be reliant on them. And that's very cult-like. That's one of the things, that's like a definitely, when it comes to cults, that's like a key thing to look out for when it comes to that. So, but let's go ahead and go to this post. This is what Jeff had posted. A cult is an organization or a thought system that draws people into a lie which benefits the lie to the detriment of the people. A cult seeks to separate the individual and their resources from society and God, and use them and their resources to the cult's insane end. Now, mind you, earlier I just read the requirements, the 7 requirements that are needed in order for you to be in good standings as an ascension coach. How is that, not draining someone of their resources and separating someone? Because you're making people spend time in your Church of Union, you're making people spend time on participating in forums and all the rest of this crap in order to remain in good standing. Because if they don't do that, they're out of good standing. And then they have to pay a reinstallment fee probably on top of that. So, okay. In exchange, the cult members receive the illusion of a better life or way. Tell me to say TFU. I want someone to tell me that is not TFU right there in that statement I just read. Okay, so then we can say illusion of a better way of life, while they are exploited and drained of their resources. So let me read that whole statement again without my interruption, just so we can get it out there. In exchange, the cult members receive the illusion of a better life or way, while they are exploited and drained of their resources. In contrast, a divine spiritual system or teaching separates an individual from the places within themselves which are separate from God and truth. This energizes the followers of the teaching by restoring them to their source, resulting in a better, more abundant life. Get the difference? One takes from you what is real and gives you a lie, TFU, while the other gives you what is real and takes from you the lie. So once again, Jeff and Shaleia are draining these people of their money, their resources, their income, and at sometimes even having these people separate from their family. And you're not a cult? Okay. So that's what Jeff and Shaleia had posted. Or that's what Jeff had posted, I guess. It was either Jeff or Shaleia. One of the two. But, yeah, there's that. So the last thing I'm going to touch on before I finish this video is, so, Jeff and Shaleia have this Church of Union. And I found out that Shaleia had, auctioned off a piece of art, and it sold for $700. Here's the funny thing. That art's not hers. As in, the image that she colored belongs to someone else. It's actually from a coloring book. So you literally took someone else's art, you colored it. This is the picture that she auctioned off for $700, right? It even says, "My beautiful Mandela piece I brightly colored, auctioned off for $700 today for the Church of Union. I was beyond shocked, pleased, and appreciated. Thank you for supporting the Church of Union and for supporting me as an artist. She's congratulating the winner on winning this piece. Thank you so much for your bids. Continue to, blah, blah, blah." Talking about the service of the church, right? So then we go to find out. Because I had talked to one of my friends. I was like, yo, this isn't her work. And they're like, well, you never know. She could have really, we don't know if she did. I was like, no. the lines are too symmetrical and the lines are too perfect. This was done in a program. So unless she did it in a program, printed it out, and put it on tracing paper, and then put it in a sketchbook, because she's holding it. I'm gonna cover her face, but when I post it, you'll see her face. But she's holding it in a sketchbook. You can see the sketchbook, or it looks like a sketchbook, right? So if you guys don't believe me, here's another image of the same. Here's another image of the same picture, colored differently by someone else. So same picture, colored by someone else. I'm trying to see if the thing will pick up, but same picture, colored by someone else. I hope she let these people know when she auctioned it off that it wasn't her original work, that it was a coloring page. So that's all I wanted to finish off this one with, guys. I hope you enjoyed. For the haters that are gonna continue to dislike my videos and all the rest of that crap, like, yo, bruh, do you? But don't sit here and come after me when I'm reading y'all straight facts about how these people are milking you guys for every penny you got, telling you that you have no choice but to invest. I'm sorry, not even invest, because it's not even an investment. You have no choice but to purchase every new product that Jeff and Shaleia come out with to stay, in order for you to stay in good standings as an ascension coach. Don't sit here and tell me I'm in the wrong and they making up crap like this because they're like, oh, they probably like, oh man, we're not making enough money anymore. Like, we got people dropping out, we got people speaking out, we got 2 articles against us on Vice. You got Reddit posts against you. Like, you got people who are speaking out and speaking their truth about what's going on. And, you're like, oh, we gotta figure out what we gonna do. We gotta, make this income. And here's another thing. There's a few things I want to touch base on. I know this video is over an hour. One of the things I wanted to bring up is I want to be like, and I really want to know, like, I really want to know. I really want to know what's going on right now is with this whole situation, with this whole global pandemic. A lot of people are not working, right? And I'm not talking about the coaches. I'm talking about, the people who are paying the coaches and the people who are paying for the subscriptions and the people who are paying to be in good standings with the ascension coaches. Okay, so excluding the coaches, like the people, the clients, right? If a lot of these people are not working right now, they worry about paying their bills. How many people are falling out? I want to know how many people are canceling their subscriptions, how many people are canceling their coachings. How many people are like, you know what? Y'all just gonna have to wait because y'all are not an essential right now. I'm sorry, but my twin flame journey, I got the book or I got the audios or I've watched enough lessons on YouTube or on the videos. I'll figure it out, right? Because Jeff and Shaleia always tell everyone, oh, all you need to do is the spiritual work. All you need to do is the mirror exercise on the rest of this crap. Look here, guys, if you really want to work on yourself and do the mirror exercise, guess what? There are tons of videos out right now that Jeff and Shaleia have created or other people in the group have created on how to actually do the mirror exercise. If you have their book, because I'm pretty sure there are people out there who have their book, their romance courses and all the rest of that crap, I'm pretty sure they explain in those how to do the mirror exercise. You don't need the subscriptions, right? So how many people are canceling their subscriptions? How many people are canceling their coachings? And then on top of that, just with the client base, I want to know how many people in TFU are canceling their payments when it comes to the Ascension Coaching Program, the $99 that you have to pay, or they're canceling the monthly subscription of or the monthly payments of $1,000. So they can get the course and the payments. Like, how many of them are canceling all these things because they may not be working, and right now if their job's not working and their coaching business isn't bringing any money, what y'all doing though? So I just think that's freaking hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious for those people who currently aren't working and stuff, but it's like, they always talking about like, oh, we're gonna, continue to be millionaires and all this other crap. How's that going for you? Because if people don't have the money, your product is not a necessity. It isn't. You got videos online about how to do the mirror exercise. You got tons of videos online for other twin flame coaches out there. Whether these people believe that they're real or not doesn't matter, because they listen to Jeff and Shaleia and they go by whatever they say. So if they say dog shit is worth, $1 million, they're gonna think dog shit is worth $1 million. You don't know if these people are genuine twin flame coaches. You just go by what Jeff and Shaleia say. So it's like, and they're offering free information, and there's tons of other twin flame groups out there that are willing to support you and help you without having you pay damn near $5,000 for you to get into your union, or learn how to get into your union. So yeah, how's that going for you? Another thing I wanted to mention real quick is, is this still recording? Another thing I wanted to mention real quick is the fact that so there's been a bunch of unions that have been coming out left and right when it comes to TFU, right? And I want to touch base on that if I haven't touched base on it already. A lot of those twin flame unions are people who are working within Jeff and Shaleia's business. And I got another thing. So there's one person who we used to be friends with, and we're no longer friends, but she swore up and down, like 120%, that this one person who lived in her city and state was her twin flame. And I'm not going to mention her name, but she swore up and down this person was 100% her twin flame. She knew this person was her twin flame before anything else, and and all this other crap, right? But yet you allow Jeff and Shaleia to partner you with someone else who is not your twin flame, but I'm pretty sure because, of the brainwashing, you're assuming is your twin flame, and I'm pretty sure you're like, oh, that other person was just a false twin flame experience, and I just need to learn some lessons from it, blah, 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 blah. So don't come at me talking about I'm in the wrong when the person who you said you knew 110%, you knew without a doubt in the world was your twin flame, and now you got set up with someone else. Don't come for me, because I'm putting y'all on blast left and right. And I know y'all don't like it. It's okay. But I feel like this is a sales tactic for Jeff and Shaleia to use, because it's hard for your coaches to teach someone how to be in twin flame union if they're not in twin flame union. Jeff and Shaleia have said multiple times that their business required on them being together, because it's hard to sit here and charge someone damn near, $2,000 to teach them how to be in twin flame union, and you're not in union yourself. So I just think, honestly, that it's a marketing ploy for them to say, hey guys, look, we have all these harmonious unions, and that's why you should go with us. But I think a lot of it, once again, is just it's a sales tactic. Because if you why is it now that, you're being revealed these people's twin flame unions, when clearly you state that you're the channel of God? Even your Church of Union intro talks about how you're the divine channel, yet you can't channel someone's correct twin flame. So you can sit there with that BS if you want to, but sooner or later, like you always say, the truth comes out, and it is coming out. And whether these people see it or not who are in TFU, that's cool, because sooner or later, everyone will see the truth, and there will definitely be more stuff coming out outside of the people in TFU who left, that will definitely, I'm pretty sure, open some eyes on a grander scale as to who you guys are and what you guys truly do. So for everyone else out there, I do appreciate you guys watching these videos. Thank you so much for the support. And for those who continue with the comments and stuff like that, there was one comment that I did delete. This is probably the last thing I touched base on. It was actually by the same person who swore up and down this other person was her twin flame, and now she got set up with somebody else. She had posted on my previous video when it came to Divine Gaming, talking about what is this crap. I wanted to respond back and say, what's going on with your twin flame? What's that crap? But I did not, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it now. What's going on with that crap? I deleted the comment because I was like, I ain't got time for stupidity. But you know what? please go ahead and drop y'all little BS comments if y'all want to. Because at this point, I'm just gonna take screenshots and I'm gonna put y'all on blast. So I'm not even going to delete your comment. So if someone else wants to go back and see who posted it, that's y'all's problem. That's definitely not mine. But I'll be taking screenshots if I can catch them in time. I don't see the point of making a comment just to turn around and delete it. If you bold enough to say what you got to say, be bold enough to keep it there. I'm bold enough to put my face out there. So it is what it is. And if someone is bold enough to sit here, anyone from TFU to sit here and have an actual conversation with me, like recorded conversation with me, to post on this channel as a rebuttal, we can sit here and have a talk. If anyone is bold enough to sit here and have a recorded conversation with me, to put your name and yourself out there, please reach out to me. You don't have to reach out to me via comment if you don't want to, but you can hit me up with my in my email inbox that I will be posting below, and we can go from there. We can set up a time and day that works for both of us and have that conversation. So that is it. I'm done my ranting for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are staying safe and staying indoors as much as possible. And I shall talk to you guys later. Peace out.